programming problem, which is like string encryption, and this is a new episode under playlist string manipulation. So basically, what string encryption problem is, basically you'll have to implement a function where it will be requiring two inputs. The first one is the string itself, which needs to be encrypted, and second one is the key. Like in this example, the key would be like how many characters each, like how many you know characters each character in the string needs to be shifted. So basically in this encryption algorithm, what how the string will be encrypted will be basically based on key. So let's say if we have a string called abc with key 3, so for this each character will be shifted by 3. So a, if a is shifted by 3, so it would become b c d, and b will become c d e, and c will become d e f. Okay, so this will be the encryption for abc if the key is 3. So this is kind of algorithm which we need to implement. So in description, the same thing is described, and these are the parameters like text, the string to be encrypted, and the key is like integer key for shifting characters. So here's an example of hello world with key 3. So the output would be this cool comma zerg and this. So here what we do need to see is that this what you call special character, they need to remain the same. They need not to be encrypted. Only the characters or the alphabets need to be encrypted. So here we have written already the boilerplate part, function with which is not implemented yet, and it is taking two argument, text and key. And then this is the runner code, which will be basically calling the function and with the inputs, and will be printing whatever is being written from the function. Okay, so let's move to the development part. Okay, so what we have to do is we basically will be iterating over this text character by character, and for each character we'll be checking if it is a alphabet, then find out its ASCII value, right? And increase it by the key, the number which is being passed as key argument, right? And then you got a new ASCII value for the character, and then get what is the equivalent character for the new ASCII value, and keep on appending that to a empty string. So initially we'll be initializing a variable with empty string, and we'll be keep on adding that a newly formed or encrypted character into that. And if some character is not alphabet, we'll be directly appending that without any manipulation or modification. So that's the approach that we are going to follow. So first of all, let's define or initialize that variable encrypted string, okay, or text maybe with empty string. Now for each character in text, we first check the character should be alphabet. If char, so Python provides this function called is alpha, which will be basically returning true if the character is alphabet, false if it is not. And then we'll be finding the ASCII code for the character. So using ord function in Python, one can get it, right? And the new ASCII code that we want is the ASCII code plus key that we have got. Okay, so now for new ASCII code we want new character, right? New character would be So there is this function called chr. Using this, we'll pass new sky into it, and it will return the new character that we want, right? And now we'll be appending that to the variable new character. So for each character which is alphabet, we'll be finding its ASCII value and increase it by key, and then find the character for the new ASCII code that we have identified, and then we'll append it to the encrypted text. And else part, if it is not an alphabet, we'll be directly appending that without making any modification into it. So we'll directly be appending the char to the encrypted text. Now at the end of the function, we'll simply return this encrypted text. Okay, so here we have this example. So let's run for this hello world first and see if it runs correctly or returns the correct output. And if it runs correctly, then we'll be passing another input as well, just to make sure that things are working fine. Else we'll make modification in the code and debug it. Okay, let's give it a run. Okay, so the output is code comma 0 zig, so the one which we expected. Now let's do it for another input, maybe for abc. For the abc, it should be def, as we have already def. Okay, and if we put maybe some dot, so it should be remain intact, the dot should not get changed. Let's check that. Okay, perfect. And if we change the key over here from 3 to 1, so it should be b c d. Okay, b c d in output. Okay, perfect. So this is a solution, and I'll also be pushing all this code to github, and will be providing the link onto the video. So this was about a string encryption, and this is a very basic algorithm to demonstrate how encryption can be implemented. But this should not be used in real world application. There are other complex algorithms which are already there in market, which should be used, but this is just for like example, or for the sake of having this string problem getting solved. So thank you for your time, and if you have liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, also like the video, and also click on the bell icon so that you get notified as and when videos are get uploaded. Thanks a lot. Bye.